another blessed day, and I welcome you all once again to my kitchen. If today is the first time here, welcome. Today we are preparing this delicious beef fish tomato stew. This was absolutely delicious. Pairing this with plain rice will not be bad at all. You can as well pair it with your bangkun, kinky, yam, anything of your choice. Okay, anything that requires stew, you can pair it with it, and trust me, it will be very nice. Without wasting much of your time, I have my fish here. Okay, and we are going to scrape off the scale. After that, we can proceed. If today is the first time here, welcome once again. My returning one, thank you so much for always spending some time with me. I don't take it for granted. I am so grateful for your help as always. Okay, now I'm taking you through the process of frying the fish and then doing other things, and then we are good to go. If you want to get a detailed video or the detailed way of frying fish, please go through my videos. You love them. I will just divide this into 4 and then we are good to go. I decided to add another type of fish to it, so the 2 types of fishes will be on the screen. The name will be on the screen for you to make it very easy for you if in case you see some at the shop, okay, or if you see some at the market. Now I'll cut any fins and then proceed with the preparation. I hope you get it. So if you don't want to cut it, you can just go ahead and then leave it like that, but with this, it is not mine. That is why I'm cutting it. The next thing we are going to do is we are going to clean this with our lemon juice. You can as well clean it with your salt water, and trust me, it is perfect, or vinegar. It is also perfect. Okay, I am just going to clean this very well behind camera, like 4 times or 3 times, and then I will get back to you. I realized that one of them was very stubborn, so I'm now seeing it. Okay, I'm not realizing that I did not cut the fins. So we are done with that. We washed it 4 times behind camera. Now it is in the salt water, and after 10 minutes I've removed it from that. I've strained it, and I am just going to fry the fish with this. Because we are going to use it to prepare stew, there will be no need to coat it, okay, with the flour, so I will just fry it without coating it. But what I sprinkle on the surface or in the oil was flour, all-purpose flour. Okay, you can as well omit that, especially if the fish is very fresh like mine. You don't even need that. It will still come out perfectly. Okay, so when you want to turn it, be gentle with it. At this moment, it is not that ready to be turned. Okay, that is why it is behaving like that. Now, with the help of what I'm using to turn it, we have been able to turn it, and just look at that. It looks so delicious and crispy. I just need this fish for my kinky or bangkun, and I am done for the day. I'll flip it to the other side and then let the other side also cook very well, fry very well, and then we are good to go. If you've watched me till this point, it means you like what you are watching. I'll be very happy if you like the video, you share to others, and then you leave me your comments in the comment section. Thank you so much. Exhibiting Mommy's Recipes is the name on all social media platforms, so kindly follow us for more videos. Now it is ready. I've removed everything in another cooking pot, or that is frying pan. I have my oil. I've added my pepper, ginger, garlic, onions. I'm just going to fry it very well. I am in a hurry and I'm preparing so many things at the same time, so I am just going to add something to this. Okay, Sorry about the fire. That's how it behaves sometimes. As I talk to you right now, you can see it is off, so I have to put it on again. I just don't want to pressure the cooking. I added some tomato paste to it, okay, and now I'm adding my jollof stew to it. So because I have that jollof stew, that was the last batch, and I wanted to use it so that I can prepare a fresh one. That is why I added it. But if you don't have the jollof stew, just use the tomato paste at this moment or from this time, okay? Yes, after adding your pepper, ginger, garlic, just add your tomato paste. So that is why I added just a bit of the tomato paste. I'm going to fry it very well before I add anything to it. Thank you so much. And today, by the grace of God, we are +1. Today is our birthday. Happy birthday to me. That is just by the way. Yes, thank you so much. Now we are going to leave this on fire for some time, as I said earlier, for it to fry very well before we proceed. If you are watching this video very late, it's because I'm doing the voiceover the same day I'm celebrating my birthday, and you know I have to prepare some things. That is just by the way. Yeah, that is why you are watching it late. Forgive me. Now this is how the stew looks like. It looks so delicious at this moment, okay? With the jollof stew, it has the tomatoes, the fresh tomatoes already, yes, but yet we are going to add more fresh tomatoes to it, and then we are good to go. But at this moment I'll be adding fresh tomatoes, okay? So that is what I've added, and I will just go ahead, give it a stir, and then allow it to cook very well before we proceed. I've not added anything salt to the stew yet because I'll be adding the stock that we got from the beef, okay? Now we are frying our beef very well at the other side. I couldn't show you how it looks, okay, because I was the time was running so fast and I was behind time. Let me put it that way. Oh my goodness, I was behind time, okay? Yes, so I've added my fried beef and I've added the stock we got from the beef. I will just give it a stir and then we are good to go, okay? Sorry for seeing this part of the video instead of seeing me stirring the stew after adding the beef. Yes, the video was misbehaving. I'm so sorry. So I'll give it a stir like how you are seeing right now, and then we are good to go. Now after adding the beef to it, I added my fish and it is ready. Thank you for watching.